Mark of the Beast is the latest set by Mammoth Factory Games, and in this video I'll be going through what you get with this set and some of my thoughts on it. So full disclosure, this video is sponsored by Mammoth Factory Games, so thanks for them, but let's get on with the video. So included with this set, first up you get the Ancient Nephilim. Now this is this big beastie just here, and he's absolutely awesome. He's this four-winged beastman type creature. He's got this amazing looking sword and he comes on this base as well. The model itself is all hollowed out as well, so you don't have to worry about using too much resin considering the size of it, but it's a really fun sculpt. Next up you get the Beastkin Juggernaut, which come on 50mm bases, and these are nice big beastie units that you can use. They'll really fit in with obviously your stronger units. They'll make a really good challenge for your party as well. Next up is the Beastkin Greathorn, which is this guy with these two axes here. Again, he looks really interesting. Now he comes in a 25mm base and also upscale to 75mm. So again, depending on how you want to use him, what you want to use him for as like a unit or as part of your D&D adventure, is a really fun sculpt, and you can obviously change the size depending on what you want. Then there's Larenthir Dralfel Blade Singer, which is this elven dude. Again, wielding these two blades. It's a really nice, interesting pose, and there's a lot of detail on this one. Like on his arms, he's got these really interesting boots as well. A very nice sculpt overall. Then there's the Savage Witch as well, which is obviously the more magical version to go along with your Beastmen Warriors. And then followed up by the Beastkin Brutes. Now, you get 5 of these, and they're probably my favorite of the set. In my opinion, this is where Mammoth Factory Games really shines, is they have a lot of detail on all of their units, but sometimes they can be really small and kind of hard to get your paintbrush in there and really appreciate some of those details. But when they're these mid-sized units, like these Beastkin Brutes, then things really start to shine. They look absolutely fantastic. And this one has one of my favorite poses I've ever seen. This Beastkin randomly kicking. I have no idea what's going on. He's doing this weird karate kick. It looks so incredibly goofy, but at the same time, it looks amazing. Absolutely love him. He's my favorite one from the set. And then we've got the Beastkin Witherlings, which are the smaller units, and you get 6 of these. These are pretty cool. They're like little goat men. And again, they have a lot of detail on there. They're a little bit harder to paint because they are smaller, but they are pretty fun to have. Obviously, those big beastie ones next to them, and then you've got these little like goat men. One of the heroes that comes with this set is Vengux, and that is a kobold merchant, which is kind of cool. He's got this like little cloak out. You kind of expect him to be asking if you want to buy a watch, but no, he's got loads of like potions and trinkets and stuff like that in there instead. The terrain this time round is really interesting. It's a selection of all these like little wooden bridges and platforms, and you can have a lot of fun with this. And this set, in my opinion, is obviously, it's made for D&D primarily. It comes with its own D&D adventure, but it could also be used as something like a warband to use with Warcry or other skirmish type games. And this type of terrain, because it's all modular, it's not just something that you print off and it can only be used in one format. You can print it off and you can mix it up and have different heights of platforms and different ladders for them to climb up on. It could be a really good fun skirmish game to play with. The terrain all comes supported as well, so if you're printing it off on a resin printer, you don't need to worry about that. It does also come in the unsupported files as well, so if you want to try it on something like an FDM printer, then you can do that as well. I really like the versatility of this, adds to a fantastic looking set as well, and these Beastmen would make a really fun warband if you also want to use them alongside a D&D adventure. And of course, it wouldn't be a Mammoth Factory Games release if you didn't get the bust, so there are 4 busts available as well that you can go off and print. Again, the thing I like to do with something like this is you can use them as like a player reward if somebody gets really attached to a hero or something like that. You can print them off, just have a lot of fun if you want to use it as a painting challenge, if you just want to use them as game tokens or something like that. There's a lot of stuff you can do with them. So sculpts aside, you'll also get all the bits you need to actually play the campaign as well. So you'll get the adventure itself, you'll also get all the things like your 2D maps or your 2D tokens and stuff like that that you can print off. So even if you don't have a 3D printer, you're still going to get the adventure and all the bits you need to run it. So all in all, I'm really impressed with this set. It's been a lot of fun. There's a lot of versatility to it. I love those mid-size units. Like I said, that's where Mammoth Factory really shines. And all in all, this could be used obviously as the D&D adventure, but if you're also wanting to get into some skirmish type games as well, it comes with everything you need in terms of that terrain, and this would make a really fun warband. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your favorite units from it? Have you printed it off already? Are you going to be running the next adventure from Mammoth Factory Games? Let me know your thoughts down below. And thanks again to Mammoth Factory Games for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.